This is not a sound test. This is actually a special episode for the 15-year anniversary of Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. I'm pretty happy about that. I think that's really cool. It's kind of crazy to think that I I was playing this version like 15 years ago. That's a lot of time. So I'm gonna do something a little bit differently today. I'm not gonna be doing the construction of the house. I'm actually gonna do a little world tour so you guys can check out what I have already built. It's not much, but I figured I would do something different for today's little Let's Play episode. And I figured, you know what, the sound's not perfect, but it's good enough to where it can be something. So this is actually one of my latest builds, if not the latest build. So I think it's kind of unfair for me to start with this, but yeah, let's go through here. Maybe I'll come back to it later. Uh, as most things on this world, it is unfinished. I haven't really gone through it, but I'm glad I at least got started with getting that idea on the drawing board. Ooh, you know what? I never tested out if I can zoom. No, I can't zoom. I wonder what the zoom button is. Yeah, let me find out real quick because I'm gonna need that. Controls. Zoom is C. All right. Zoom is C. Yep. Now I see. Haha. So yeah, let's get started. So this was a gravel beach. As some of you may know, modern Minecraft doesn't have gravel beaches anymore. So I figured this would be a nice place to make my base. And this is where I started off. Just a hole in the wall. I started putting my wheat. This is like the first wheat farm that I had. These are my beds. That's my first wolf. And I like to make a nice little chest room like this, which I can easily expand into the roof. So here I have my goodies. Uh, like I said, it's not much. It's really not much. My food items, my decorative blocks, some more decorative blocks, some mob loot, and some nether stuff. Oh, and yeah, my mine. Let me show you my mine real quick. We I actually quite like this. I like what I did with the mine here. I have a lot of plans for what's gonna go down over here. I want to do a lot of lava stuff, incorporate lava a lot in my builds. Here's like a little furnace room. The idea is that I'm gonna fill up a bunch of lava buckets. I think they're in here. No, I'm not sure where they are. In here. Yeah, they're in there. And so I want to install a mod actually that allows me to keep the buckets, and that way I can just keep getting lava from God knows where, maybe even from the Nether. Oh, all right. But yeah, I figured I'll talk a little bit about my history with the game. All right, that's fine. I started playing around like the end of 2010 to the beginning of 2011. I'm not exactly sure when. I've tried to. It's my little listening room, my, my records and my record player. You know, doo doo. Got some records in here. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly when I started playing because I didn't think I would actually care down the line. I didn't think that 15 years later I'd be playing the same game and making a video about it. But yeah, it's one of the things I do wish I had at least a picture of or so of when exactly I started playing Minecraft. But I don't know for sure. But yeah, around the 1.1 to 1.3 beta releases, that's when I started playing. I'm pretty sure, although I'm not 100% sure, that the first update that I played is when they added squids, and then the next one they added beds, and then the next one wolves. I'm not 100% sure on that, like I said, but yeah, that's about right. And I remember it being quite a big deal every time there was a beta release. Like you would go on and notch, like his, what do you call that? His blog. And whenever you go on his blog, like it's like kind of like tweets nowadays. He would just tell you a little bit about what's going on. I'm gonna lower the music a little bit. I can barely hear myself. Yeah. Let me actually go sleep real quick. In those releases, it was like a thing. I would come back home from school and check out what the latest update is. And it was always a really fun process. Back when Notch was in charge. But yeah, as Minecraft grew, I remember one of the big things was its release on Xbox. Like before then, what people would do is, well, what I would do at least is I would play the knockoff versions of Minecraft that were available on Xbox. You had one called like Total Miner. Another one was something craft. They were pretty big, but I remember the one I spent the most time playing was Total Miner. That one's pretty cool. It had some definite differences between Minecraft itself. One being like these shop blocks. Like you would collect coins, you would go to the box, and you could buy different items. I remember there also being like I remember digging down, kind of expecting to have the same Minecraft experience, and it just kept getting deeper and deeper. And then like you would reach like what I thought was bedrock because I couldn't break it with my pickaxe, but it turns out you just needed a better pickaxe. And then you can break down into that, and it's like a whole another, like let's say 64 blocks of a new material with new caves, like different biomes. Anyways, I realized I'm supposed to be giving oral tour. Yeah, let's focus on that. So here I have some redstone contraptions. This is a XOR gate. So this will change the state of that redstone torch over there. No matter how you flip it. So every time there's a signal coming in, it'll switch it. This is really useful for if like you have, let's say, a door in between, and you want to be able to open the door whether or not this side is activated. I should be able to open and close the door no matter if it's the lever is down or up. These are some like update suppression blocks. I've done some funky stuff with those. It's like you activate them on redstone and then you can like floating ladders and stuff. That's what I tried to do here, but because of like the direction it goes in, I couldn't do that. I couldn't get it in this direction, only like on this face or this face. But anyways, yeah, this is a little extra mine I did. Like earlier we went down my main mine, but after a while I figured I had like taken care of all the I've taken all the diamonds out of there, so I then went into here to see if I can get some more, but it turned out not to be that far. It's actually pretty close. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these mines actually connect to each other, but I mean I have some funky stuff going on down here. like I mentioned, I don't have like this huge world with mega builds or anything. I just have a lot of small interconnected stuff all over the place. Like in a bit we'll be traveling pretty far. But yeah, here I just have some wheat. Wonder what that is. Oh yeah. Forget I have stuff going on here. But yeah, this connects nicely onto the main area, my main base. Uh, Here I have a little fishing thing, which is like a direct copy of like one of the YouTube videos I was watching. But yeah, I enjoyed that design, so I decided to just copy paste it onto my own world. Yeah, one of the ideas I had with this world is to kind of interconnect different areas and kind of have like an exploration theme going on. Make sure I don't break the boat. Kind of like I'm conquering this world. So I have like this micro base here, like some stuff, a bed, you know, just something to keep me in between areas. I have this broken bridge, mostly for mobs, just to make sure they don't cross over. Not like it'll do much. Let me see. I don't quite remember where. Yeah, it's over here. I have some pretty cool stuff. I really enjoy some of the stuff I built further up over here, and I'm looking forward to connecting everything together. I haven't really been here for quite a while, to be honest, now that I think about it. Yeah, this is one of my unfinished builds here. I want to make like a little sandstone castle thing going on here. Uh, this one I really enjoyed. It's like a little wooden dome on this like floating piece of land that I found. I thought it would be like a really nice build up there. As soon as I saw this just floating up here with these gravels down here, I instantly thought, no, I have to do something with that. So I did, and I'm glad I did. I actually spent quite a bit of time in this area of the world. I have quite some mines down here. Did a lot of mining. Yeah, here's another view of it. I think this would be a cool thumbnail. I don't know what the button is again to remove my HUD. No, that's not it. That's not it either. Yeah, that's it. All right. Thumbnail. Oh, I accidentally pressed that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what did I write up here? It says cozy dome. It is indeed a cozy dome, don't you think? Nice little cozy dome. Got some meats. Got some diamonds. Got a music disc player. A jukebox. And another thing I really liked about here is this bridge. This is the first time I actually built a nice bridge like this. This was quite the task. I remember it being really annoying to make this just because the slopes and how I wanted everything to go up and down. It really looked like I had some weight. I think I achieved that. Yeah. Leading on to here. And this is another watchtower. There's nothing in here yet. I usually put signs in the watchtowers, yeah. Here you go, safe from the watcher birds. Those watcher birds are always watching. But yeah, this is a pretty cool view. At this point, I wish I had an elytra. That would not be bad. This is world height, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can't place anything there. That is indeed world height. I remember I wished I could go a little bit higher with this, but yeah, those are the restrictions of beta 1.7.3. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport over to uh, back to the secondary mine, I guess. Be right back. Only after enjoying the nice Minecraft sunset over here. Get some sleep. Just as a little note to myself, this was still a little bit of a sound test because the one thing I'm doing differently now is I have the phone set up in my bedroom, and I think that should work a little bit well acoustically. Also had my landlord working outside. Oh, it's not here. Alright, cool. Must be another mine. Yeah, my landlord's working outside making some noise, so I decided to move over to the room. That explains the abrupt cut earlier. But yeah, what more is there to say about Minecraft Beta 1.7.3? Oh yeah, I remember a friend of mine, my best friend at the time, I was like so excited about the 1.8 update because it was like huge, right? I remember mentioning earlier that the updates were a big deal, and I would always check the Notch blog. And when the update adventure came out, it was like this huge thing, and I was like so excited about it. And I was so excited to be able to sprint into even the hunger bar seemed like such a cool addition to me. But my best friend, he was not for it. He was not digging it at all. He was saying from the beginning that beta 1.7.3 is the best version of Minecraft, and he refused to update. Let me show you this cool little hut back here. Some lapis. But yeah, he refused to update. He was kind of stubborn about that for quite a while. I was a Minecraft modern purist. Well, you know, modern at the time. But I remember being super excited about release as well. Being able to fight the Ender Dragon. All of that stuff was really cool to me. But, you know, as the years go on, as Bedrock came out, I remember playing a lot of that. But when I saw the Golden Age stuff coming up, I got an itch to play the old versions of Minecraft again. And so I found a way to do so on my phone. As soon as I found out that there's like a Java emulator or Java launcher, I decided to go ahead and try that out to play Minecraft Beta. And what better version than 1.7.3, right? So here I have some builds. I can't remember who I stole this idea from. I think it's this guy called My Boy Ryan. I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah. I really like the torch idea. I then extended that over to, you know, making a nice little pickaxe with like a hand sticking out, picking it up. I really enjoy these builds. Those are cool. You might be able to see that castles were never my forte. They were never my strength. I actually never made anything close to a castle until this. But you know, it's such a classic Minecraft thing to do that I figured, you know, I have to do it for my let's play here on my little world. This was actually part of like natural world generation, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna dig it out into a perfect circle, get into like a little looking glass kind of thing. See? I think that's cool. Yeah, what else is there to show? Oh yeah, I have the airplane over there. That's gonna be its own little episode one day. I want it to float, but I want it to be accessible, so I'm gonna have to make standing ladders going all the way down. I actually already tried that once, but I miserably failed. I was like 3/4 the way up, and I accidentally placed a piston right behind one of the ladders, and it just tumbled the whole thing down. So yeah, that's gonna be something that's gonna have to wait. This is a little forest I'm working on. I'm trying to grow only tall trees. You'll notice all the tall trees have torches on them, but anytime I cut down one of these shorter trees, I'll just plant them over again until they grow into a tall tree. I refuse to use any of those strats where you place some blocks in the way and you dig a little hole through them. That way you can have a forced tall tree, but I refuse to do so. I'm just gonna go the natural path. This is the start of a little railway that I want to make, going around different parts of my world. This is my crash slab thing here. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure it's not, but yeah, actually, let me show you some cool redstone stuff I've built. I like redstone. I really like redstone. Sometimes it's like my main motivation to play the game. I'm not that much into building, but redstone and secret doors, cool little contraptions like this, that does get me going. Oh, that's broken. Oh, never mind. It's not broken. That was probably just too quick. This is like a little sub base I want to do. But as you might notice, everything's kind of interconnected. Everything is like my idea for this is like a little ant farm, or like a ant colony kind of thing, where there's so many entrances and exits and everything is like together and or accessible from one place to the other. Yeah, this little thing over here. Totally forgot I did that. It's like a parkour thing. What does it say here? The Cave of Reflection. Alright, this is where you reflect and do a little bit of jumping around. I wonder what that was all about. And of course, you gotta have your secret doors. You gotta have your secret doors. Oh, why can't I? Oh, there we go. I like this little area where here I showcase some of the redstone I did for one of these doors. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, so pulse 1, then pulse 2, and that's to open and close this hidden bookshelf door. This was actually a lot more difficult to pull off than I thought it would be, because it's a protruding bookshelf. So like if it's flush with the wall, I have a lot of space to work with, but because it's sticking out, it's a little tougher. But yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Before I leave here, I'm going to show you this. I got to meet up with the YouTuber IBX Toycat. I asked him to place a single block in my world. He placed this little glass block right here, with this little sign to commemorate it. So here I have a little sign that says that this library is brought to you by IBX Toycat 2026. So yeah, that was very fun. That was very, very, very fun. Here's a little looking glass where you can see that there's something going on over there, I like to have little hints of stuff going on. Oh, why did that? I guess I broke it. Yeah, I think that's gonna... No? Alright, cool. Whatever. 25-minute video. I might let it go on for 5 more minutes, then I'm gonna have to close it, whether I've explored everything or not. There's that over there. So that's another little secret. I might have to activate something. Yeah. So this is like a little key. Again, don't ask me why I put all of these secrets in my single player world, but yeah, it's something I enjoy to do. That's the way in, and this is the way out. Press here. Bam. Yeah, here's like a nice underwater view of the world. Made sure to put redstone lamps pretty low down so that you can't really see it from outside, since this is underwater. And here I have another one of those. Bam. There we go. Now we're on the other side. This is how you activate that from here. Go into there. And this is the way into that little lapis house from earlier, because I could sleep here. Ooh. Ugh. But yeah, I'm looking forward to expanding this world and making it into something quite nice with a lot of builds interconnected in and out of each other. I'm trying to think if there's anything I haven't shown. I mean, there's a few things, but those are going to be actual secrets. Yeah, I do plan on doing some pretty big stuff. Like I want to eventually make like an actual ant farm, since that's been such a big inspiration to everything in this world. The downside of that is that so much of it is underground, so you can't really see it from the top. So that's why something like this, where I actually make a video showing all the little things instead of just sending some kind of screenshot on the subreddit, is necessary. I don't know what more there is to say. I'll probably think of that later. But hey, I'm probably going to be posting this video on YouTube as usual. And oh, shucks. Alright, cool. I did not die. Cool. I'll also be posting this on the subreddit and maybe on Discord. So if this is, well, this probably most definitely 99%, this is your first time seeing anything of my content. If you like this, if this is something you'd like to see more of, feel free to like, subscribe, or keep tuned with what's gonna go on, because I'm gonna be making more of these videos just kind of for myself. But if it's something that you're into, well, you know where to find me. That's gonna be all for this video. Yeah, happy 15 years of Minecraft beta 1.7.3. Yeah, boy. I'm gonna go back to the area where we're doing the little sound test let's play. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for letting me show you a little Minecraft world. Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, this is the last area. This is like a little mine I want to make, or not a little, I want to make this a big mine. I want this to be kind of like the opposite of a mega build, where it's like, it's a mega dig. It's a mega mine, yeah. So yeah, I wanted to show that. It has been featured in some of the sound test episodes, so that's probably why I forgot about it. Let's go back up. And we'll show you the last bit. And another plan I want to do is up here. I want to make a nice little tiny house. Have like a spiral staircase going around the little monolith, going up. But yeah, this is where we're going to be making our base. It's going to be a side of the cliff kind of thing going on. That's what's going to be going on in the sound test episodes. Yep, that's it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Peace out. God bless.